All right, this is your friendly league commissioner, the Big E, here to tell you how to select your keepers. Remember, you must select your keepers by 5 p.m. on Tuesday, August the 18th. Another important thing to keep in mind, you can choose up to 5 players, but there are position limits. 1 quarterback max, 1 running back max, 2 wide receivers or tight ends. In other words, you could choose 1 wide receiver and 1 tight end, 2 wide receivers or 2 tight ends. And then no other limits exist on the remaining positions. In other words, if you felt like keeping 5 place kickers, go for it. So, let's get to selecting our keepers. All you do is you'll see the ESPN alert on the league homepage. Click Select Keepers. This will bring up this screen, so you just go down and either click or unclick a player that you choose to keep, keeping in mind the position limits, and select your 5 players. No, you don't have to keep all. You don't have to keep 5. You can keep 0 or any number less than 5. Also note that each player that you keep has a salary associated with them. Note these values aren't the correct salary. They haven't been assigned yet. You should note that, for example, when we do our auction draft, each team, the auction draft again is going to be Sunday, August 30th, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Each player will be given $280 to draft with. If your keepers are $140, then on Sunday, August 30th on the draft, you'll have $280 minus $140 or $140 to draft with. If you don't keep any players, you'll have $280 to draft with. Once you're done, simply scroll down the page, click Submit Keepers, and you're ready to roll. One other thing, where do the keeper salaries come from? Let's go to the league homepage. Scroll down, there's a link under the 2015 keeper values. It has a list of almost every player in the NFL that we could roster on our fantasy team. The field that you would be looking at would be the keeper value final field. This is the salary that will be assigned to any player that you keep. How is this keeper value final calculated? Let's look at Jeremy Hill with Cincinnati for an example. The first thing I do is take keeper value current, which is the 2015 value, which is 26, and the keeper value prior, which is 2014, which is 0. Take the minimum of those two. So that would be 0. The next step is to look at the keeper value floor, which in this case is 10, and take the maximum of 10 and the minimum of these two values, which is 0, which would be 10. So minimum of current and prior, which would be 0, maximum of this minimum, and KV floor, which again is 10. That's how the number is calculated. If you want any more details on where this data came from, the formulas I used, I'll be glad to share. So that's it. Get to selecting your keepers. Do so by tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, and good luck.